We're going to be making a beautiful summer craft today, featuring some bees and a Poundland frame. Get your flexible measuring tape, and what we're going to do is measure the inside and then all across. So mine measures 13.5 centimeters. I typed in sky and flowers on Google, then I just printed this out, and I'm going to adjust where I want. So I want mainly sky showing, so I'm going to just place it where I want. I think a middle, like here. And I want about that much of the grass showing, so this is perfect, I think. Then I'm going to measure the 13.5 centimeters that I measured. So let's just start here. I'm going to mark this with a pencil, then I will cut it out. Okay, now we're going to place our printout inside, and you want it to come up, so you want to sort of, fold it a little bit here on the sides so that they can come up to the sides of the frame. And we're going to Mod Podge it down here on this side and then Mod Podge all over it. And just a quick mention, there is no need to apply some glue at the top or the bottom because that isn't going to be seen. So you just want to do on the backing of the frame and then also on these two sides here. Okay, once you've got that nicely done inside, you're going to apply a thin layer of Mod Podge. This is optional, but I think it just makes the colours pop, and I don't know, it's just a finish that I like to do. Then this again is an optional step. I'm taking some white fine glitter and just sprinkling that all over the print that's also slightly wet from the Mod Podge. Next I'm taking some off-cut foam blocks and I've cut them to size, so it looks something like this. Next you're going to apply some hot glue to the base of the foam block. Grab your moss, which is from Wilko or Poundland, and then you're going to scatter some on the base to cover the foam brick. I've also applied a hot glue here because you want to cover the entirety of the foam block. And it kind of looks nice coming out onto the frame. Next we're going to take some flower heads off with some stems off this bouquet. Once you've cut your flower stem, just poke that through the block, the foam block that we have created at the base. And guys, my tripod decided to make a guest appearance in the corner there, so I'm sorry, you're going to have to ignore him for the next 2 minutes. I'm going to cut two parts of this part of the bouquet, then I've applied some hot glue on this leaf here, and I'm going to attach it to the side of the frame. So this is how it looks so far. I've added another one to the side there. Next we're taking this small cute bee from the bag that I brought, and I'm placing him on the frame just up here. And these come with sticky foam, so you don't need to use hot glue. Next I'm taking this clear string and to have it come down to, I think, about here. So then I'm just going to cut that to size. Take your hot glue and apply a small amount at the end of the string and then attach that to the top of the frame. Once you have your string, you're going to take a small bee, attach it to the bottom of the string. I'm adding a bit more detail by taking these dried flowers and then poking them into the foam, just like this. I think it breaks up the moss and just makes it look more natural. So I've also gone ahead and taken some of the heads off and then just placed them onto the moss bed there. I also wanted to mention that you can spray paint your frame, but I decided to leave mine because it's got the texture and it looks like wood, so it sort of goes into the theme of what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, look at it. It's just the cutest thing. I'm so pleased with this DIY. I really hope that you guys are too. I think it's just really wonderful. It's come out so nice. I added one more bumblebee in this flower here. I just thought it really needs to be there because there has to be one bee in the flower. And this DIY actually came out a lot better than I imagined, and I also had to improvise on a few things. So when I planned it out, I actually had the flowers all aligned, so on the same level, and then I planned to have 3 of these bees hanging down, so at shorter levels, so one there and then one there and then a longer one dangling down. And I didn't plan to have this on the frame or these, but things just don't work to plan sometimes, and I'm glad that they don't. Sometimes you just think this doesn't work and that works better. I felt like the green moss was a bit too much, so then I added the dried flowers, and I really am glad that I did that because I knew there was something missing. And I think it's just gorgeous mixing it up to have the real flowers mixed in with the artificial flowers, and these artificial flowers I think are the best quality that I've got. If you want to see more creative content like this, make sure you are subscribed and you've clicked the notification bell. And you guys know how much I love hearing from you, so make sure you let me know what you think about this craft in the comments below. And before I forget to mention, this does have a backing already, this frame from Poundland, so you can go ahead and just hang it on the wall. And then here it is, hanging on the wall. So thank you all so much for watching. See you in the next DIY. Bye. Just look at this little guy go. So cute. Check this out. Look at how messy this is. So this was my idea, and when I have ideas they come really fast and I've got to grab a pen and write them down. So this is I don't know if I'm even going to be able to read them. But these are all of the projects that I have planned in my mind, and this is the one that I'm doing now. Don't worry, it'll look a lot better than this.